Good afternoon and welcome to another Citroen video, my 2008 Citroen C4 Grand Picasso. And in this video I'm going to be doing the service. So I'll be changing the engine oil, which is 5W30 synthetic, which is suitable for this particular engine, the 2 litre HDI diesel. Oil filter, air filter, fuel filter and the pollen filter. Now I've got these from Euro Car Parts and I thought I'll get all Bosch filters. They don't cost much more than the cheapest ones, and to me Bosch is a quality part, so let's get started with this service. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do this oil filter. So 27mm socket on there, just unscrew it. Now I'm not going to change it at this point, just going to unscrew the oil filter housing. Alright, that should do it. And that should allow all the filter to drain into the sump. Now I have to take the engine cover off because I need to change the filter, get to the filter. That's something else I need to do. I think that's a 27 as well. Yeah, it's 27. And I've taken the oil cap off so it'll help the oil drain a bit quicker. And I did run this car around, so the engine's warm. It's not hot, but it's warm, and the old oil will drain out a bit easier. So I'll get it up in the air. I've chopped the rear wheels. I've got my trolley jack and axle stand, so get it up in the air, then we can get to the sump. So I've got my washing up ball, 8mm Allen, because that's what this is. I'll just crack it off. Move the ball out of the way, I can get a... Now that's that cracked off. So I should be able to unscrew it by hand. And just let that drain, keep the sump plug safe. So while that's draining, I'm going to get on with some of the service items. So next is going to be the air filter. So just unscrew the screws. Somebody replaced these with positive drives. There's only 2 holding it on, so out with the old. Oops. Look in the camera. Here's a new Bosch air filter. Let's see how that compares. You can see quite a difference there. Looks to be a bit bigger than the Cross-on filter I used last time. When I knock the camera over. There we go, it's probably a better fit than the Cross-on filter. Just put these screws back in. And that's the air filter done. And it's time to do the diesel filter, so we need to connect the electrical connector there. Just lift it up and push it off. Pull the plug out of the way and do these connectors. Right, it's not been stopped for a while, so there shouldn't be any pressure in the system. So there's the inlet and the outlet. Get the 27mm socket on it. Just slowly coming undone. Oops, done. Okay, if the connector's in the way, should move that right out of the way. Look, I spotted that. I could have broken something. Oh, good. Just move that down there. Maybe a bit easy to undo. No. See, this is a struggle. Yeah, everything's out, pretty much out there. Just move that out of the way. And it's coming off a bit easier. What an absolute struggle. There. It's come loose. Alright, just let that drain. There's our new filter. Should be right. I'll just leave that there to drain. Let's get this filter out. And yeah, it looks to be the same. And it comes with the filter. The seal. Which we're going to need this pick. So I'll just dig that out with the pick. Oops. Dip it in diesel. Off with the old seal. Can't drop the seal. The old seal. That's falling up floor, so I'll just pull this old filter off. And you can see how dirty it is. It's done its job quite well. Just shove the old one back in the box and just put this new one on. Which just pushes in like so. And you can tell it's a quality item because it comes with all these plugs, but we don't need them. So what I'll do is lubricate this seal, because deal, it's actually an oil, it's classed as an oil. So then we just lubricate that seal, slip it over. Okay, make sure that's seated, yeah. Looks to be seated fine, yep. Just check it, make sure it's all seated. Yep, that's all seated fine, so screw it back in. do more, knocking the camera over. So just for the last bit, make sure I'm not catching anything. Just that final half turn. It's always the hardest bit there. There we go. That's all in. So put the connectors back on. Outlet and the inlet. And then plug the electrical connector back in. Should hear it click when it's on. Yep, that's secured in now. Because I've changed the filter, I've introduced air to the system, and these 2 litre HDI engines are really easy to bleed. You just squeeze this bulb to prime the system. I think it's supposed to open this. Oh, it's up there. There we go. And that's all the air bled out of the system. So that's the diesel filter done. So the oil filter should have drained. All the oil filter hasn't all drained. So there's our old filter. Balance that. Got the new filter here. So it should come with a sealing ring, which it does. So I just get my pick, take that old filter off, shove it in the box for now. Now with the pick, pull the old seal off. So with a new seal, what I'll do is I'll get a bit of old engine oil. I'll just smear some engine oil. You can use old or new. It'll help it to seal, and you won't get any leaks. So just roll it on. And make sure it's correctly seated, which it is. Get a new filter. Got the right way. Don't think it matters which way it goes, just push it. Usually push in. There we go. Pushes in. Then just get it into the filter housing. Just move it down where so you can see. So just turn it, but just get it started by hand. There we go. There we go. I've done it most of the way there. And then just do it up. And these are plastic, so you don't have to go crazy tight on them. I feel a bit of resistance just there. And that's the oil filter done. So it's time to do the cabin filter now. And recently just seem to have had a bit of stick over the lighting or lack of. So let's see, just fumbling around here. Just pull these old filters out, which is always a struggle at the best of times, especially when you're doing it on video. I'm sorry if hands and other such appendages get in the way. But these are the same as on left-hand drive cars. So you don't have a steering column contained with and pedals. No, because it's all on the other side. But that's the way manufacturers work. They try to keep as many things the same for left and right hand drive. awkward job is this? There's this thing that's in the way. It's only held on by one screw, so I'll get it out. I think that's made things a little bit easier. So just move it out of the way. Just a bit of ducting for eating. Get to it easier now. Last filter out. And just move it around. There's our old filters going like that. Got our new Bosch filters. Hopefully they'll be a bit better quality. You can see the difference between new and old. So you can see which way they go. Because these are Crossland ones that I used before. I didn't see where the airflow is, but that doesn't matter. The tab's always at that way, so airflow will be from front to back. So let's see what it's going to be like getting these in. So this is going to be the usual almighty struggle. I have to go get you in the right spot. First one didn't look too bad, so second one will be a struggle. I wish I could have changed this for right-hand drive. It made the job a lot easier and quicker. Actually, that's not going in too badly. There we go, so definitely easier than the crossing filter, so I just pay to get decent quality parts rather than just cheaping out like I usually do. So I'm going to put this all back together off camera to take this panel off and disconnect the footwell light. So I'll button the rest of this up off camera and then we can move on to filling the engine oil. So the rest of the filter's done. I've put the sump plug back on. Now time to add some oil. So I'm going to go for the carefully, I don't think there's much left in this one. I've still got this is from the previous oil change. So no, that's empty, but we'll use that for putting the old oil in. So you saw it earlier on, some 5W30 synthetic. So what I'll do is add about 3 litres and check the dipstick, and then we'll go all the way to the top on the dipstick. So a bit of careful pouring should minimise spillage. See how many's in. I haven't even got 2 litres in it yet, so just another ½ litre to go. So that's 3 litres in. Time to check the dipstick. So pull it out, reinsert it, and oh well, you can see that it's just below the minimum, just only touching the dipstick. So put another litre in. Check that dipstick again. Gotta wipe all this off. Let's see, we're halfway. As you can see, edge of it there, that's oil level. So probably put another ½ litre in. Well, maybe not even ½ litre. Just get up to the top at maximum, because when it starts it up, oil filter housing will fill up. So we'll take another reading. Oh, not much higher up. Keep going. like it's going to take the full 5 litres, because I pretty much drained it. It's going to take the full 5 litres. Yeah, and then you can see we're up to top, we're up to maximum, so we'll call that good. Go for a start. Just put the cap on. So try for a start up. Okay. Yep, that's good.
Should work.
And yep, we're all good. It's been a cold day, as you can see, -1. But the service needed doing. So yeah, we're all good with engine oil. So I'll turn it off. And we're not quite done with the service yet. Now, something I noticed when this door gets opened, you hear that? Bit irritating. I think it's this check strap, so what I'm going to do is I've got this stuff, some bloody spray, so I'll just give it a quick blast, probably give hinges a quick go, work that in. See, that's working a lot better already. So a bit more on that check strap. I managed to get rid of that now, so I think I'll go around and do the rest of the doors. So I'll do that off camera. So one thing I forgot to show, I'm shooting this nearly a week after I've done the service, is resetting the service message. Now, if you see there it is. I need to reset that. So turn off the ignition. If I press on this button, it's the one with a 0 on, use it to reset the trip count. So hold that button down, turn the ignition on, and you'll see the countdown timer for the service message. You wait till it's gone to 0. Let go of the button, turn the ignition off, remove the key, put the key back in, turn the ignition on, and you can see it's reset to 20,000 miles for the next service. I'll service that in 12 months time. So that's how you reset the service. So I went round rest at doors, did them lubricate the pins and the check straps, and I also did the tailgate hinge. I couldn't get to the bonnet hinge because that's right under the scuttle, so I'm not bothering with that, and it's all right. So that's the end of this particular service video. I think I only did a video the first time I did a service on this car, which was 4 years ago. So hopefully I'm showing it a bit better. And I think using those Bosch parts were definitely worth it. They do seem to be a little bit better than the Crossland parts I'd used before. And they only cost a couple of quid more each, so well worth it to pay a bit more for a bit more quality. Anyway, I'm going to end the video here. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, ring that notification bell and you get notified when one of the videos comes out. Questions and comments, you know where to put them. As ever, thanks for watching, and I'll see you.